Schmack-a-magab, another Battle Royale bracket from the inventor, Waylon Latimer. And this is songs that start with the, you know, like The Ultimate Sin. Stuff like that, you know? You know what I'm saying? So, let's get this started. Waylon. The Ultimate Sin from Ozzy versus a song I don't like. I'm not even a big fan of Ultimate Sin, to tell you the truth. But I think it's better than The Razor's Edge. So I'm giving that to The Ultimate Sin. But I have a feeling The Ultimate Sin's not going to win the left side bracket. But we'll see how this works. There's a bunch of songs on the left side. There's a bunch of songs on the right side. I picked the winner of both. And then at the end, the finale of the Battle Royale, who wins from the left side to the right side. Next, the Scorpions with The Zoo versus Led Zeppelin with the Lemon Song. You know what, man? The Zoo. And I love Zeppelin more than the Scorps, but The Zoo. I mean, come on. The Zoo just pimp slaps. Not the Zeppelin song, but it pimp slaps Ultimate Sin. Now, Scorpions are now taking over. Oh, the next one's tough. Boys to Cult with the Red and the Black versus Rush, the Spirit of the Radio. I'm giving that to Rush. Man, listen to the lyrics of Spirit of the Radio. I mean, Jesus, with Neil Peart, a genius. Spirit of the Radio versus the Zoo. Scorpions are holding on. There's something about that song, man. I was just cranking Animal Magnetism the other day. What a great album. All right. Falling in love. All right, next. Shut up, Ralph. Keep reading off. Great song, The Art of Shredding from Pantera versus Metallica's The Four Horsemen. I'm giving it to the Four Horsemen. Now, the Four Horsemen versus the Zoo. Scorps, man. I'm giving it to Scorpions. Okay, the next. AC/DC with the Jack versus Motorhead's The Chase is Better Than the Catch. You know, I'm going to give it to the Jack. But you know what? I mean, I would say the Catch is better than, this Chase is better than the Catch is better than the Jack studio version, but let's suspend our animation, Waylon. I'm going to pretend you wanted it to be the Jack live version, which, by the way, the lyrics on the studio version of the Jack is awesome. And the studio version is awesome too. I just prefer the live version way more, you know, because, you know, the Jack studio version, I would put that Motorhead song over it. Now, the Jack versus the Zoo. Oh, man. That's a tough one. The Scorps are holding on. I'm giving it to the Zoo. All right, the next one. Oh, my God, this is torturous. You know, when I write this down, I'm not paying attention. Now I notice these two songs. Oh, man. Black Sabbath with the masterpiece, The Writ, versus Judas Priest, The Rage. My favorite song off British Steel. You know what, man? A lot of people wouldn't agree with this one. I have a feeling. The Rage. And I love The Writ. Don't get it twisted. Cut the deck. The Rage. The Rage versus the Zoo. I love The Rage that much. I'm putting it above the Zoo. Now the Rage is taking over. All right, next, The Ripper versus the Mob Rules. Wow, man. The Ripper. I love it more than Mob Rules, and yeah, man, I love it barely over The Rage. Ripper is now taking over. All right, now it's the last one, and it's a doozy. One of my favorite Megadeth songs, The Conjuring, versus One of my favorite Dio songs, The Last in Line. I'm giving it to The Conjuring, but The Ripper is the winner on the left-hand side. All right, now we're going to the right-hand side, where you have Rat with The Morning After versus Dokken with The Hunter. Rat. All right. Next, The Black Widow versus The Wizard. Man. You know, Black Sabbath is my favorite band, but I ain't biased here, man. The Black Widow. Have you heard my version of Alice Cooper's The Black Widow? Check it out. It's on this channel. With the guys at Rap Salad. We killed it, man. And the great Lisa Mann from Splintered Throne and White Chrome. Now, The Black Widow versus The Morning After. Alice is now taking over. All right. The Beast from Twisted Sister versus The Number the Beast. This one I know nobody will agree with. And I love Number the Beast, but you know where I'm going. I think, personally, The Beast is the best song on Stay Hungry. You can hear the thunder. Man, that song rules. Yeah, I know I'm alone on that one. That is, you know, I see a lot of maiden twats are just losing their mind over that one. But Number the Beast is classic as hell. I love it. Greatest Bruce Dickinson scream on that song, and that album. Now The Beast versus The Black Widow. Man. Oh, man. The Black Widow. Okay, Alice is holding on. Next. The Skull Beneath the Skin, Megadeth versus the Antichrist, Slayer. Man, I love them both, but I ain't losing sleep on this one. The Antichrist. Hands down. The Antichrist versus the Black Widow. Alice is holding on, man. I'm saying, I put Alice there. All right, the next is my favorite song off the Black Album, but that's not saying much because I'm not a fan of that album, but I love The God That Failed. I love that song. Versus, oh boy, The Sign of the Southern Cross. Sabbath wins. Now the Sabbath song versus Alice Cooper. You know what, man? Easy. The Sign of the Southern Cross, man. That song, there's something special about that tune. Can it lose? Could it lose? We'll find out. All right, the next, Queen with The Show Must Go On versus Twist Sister, The Price. That's a toughie, man. I love them both, but you know what? I gotta give it to Queen. Just the way Freddie delivers that, knowing that this is my last song I'm gonna sing alive. You can hear it in that voice. Show Must Go On versus The Sign of the Southern Cross. Forgive me, Freddie. Dio. Tell him to forgive me. Because I'm giving it to you. And Sabbath. Sign of the Southern Cross is holding on. Alright. The Green Manalishi with the 2-prong crown versus The Trooper. Man, no matter how many times I hear The Trooper, I never get sick of it. It just rules so hard. But it doesn't rule harder than this Green Manalishi. Giving it to Priest. Now, the Green Manalishi versus the Sign of the Southern Cross. Sign of the Southern Cross. Alright, the final one. Oh, this is a good one. The Sentinel from Judas Priest versus The Prisoner from Maiden. Both awesome. Rest in peace, Clive Burr. And forgive me, Clive, because I'm giving that to the Sentinel. Now, the Sentinel, oh man, the Sentinel versus Sign of the Southern Cross. I'm going to give it to Sign of the Southern Cross. So, Sign of the Southern Cross is the winner of the right side. So, now, Sign of the Southern Cross versus The Ripper. The final showdown. This hurts. I mean, really hurts. The winner of the Battle Royale, the songs Battle Royale, is You're In For Surprise. You're in for I can't hit that note. The Ripper wins. Barely, though. All right, so the Ripper is the champion. Yes, I would say the Ripper is better than every song on here. Barely. Sign of Southern Cross is extremely, I mean, Jesus, it's almost tied. But the Ripper, man, the Ripper. I sleep well at night. Anybody out there disagreeing is angry with me, I laugh at your ass. But I respect everyone else that, you know, you have your different opinion and this and that, and I'd love to see comments, saying what you all think, man. Who thinks the Ripper is the best song out of all of them? If you think the Ripper is better than Sign of the Southern Cross, you're as dumb as me. Ignorance is bliss. So Waylon, thank you so much, man. You rule, dude, with these stingers. And Waylon came up with an idea, but it's in the air now. It's a good idea, but I haven't heard back from somebody. When I hear back from that person and he agrees to do it, then that's going to be a great video. So, tighten your sphincter, because it's going to be awesome. Like this one. Thank you so much, Waylon. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not. So, stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gaba.